In 1999, Burger King and Pokemon collaborated to release a line of toys that, in my opinion, would forever go down as the best fast food toy series ever.
The Burger King Big Kids Meal. It has more of the great tasting food your kids love. Something else your kids may enjoy.
Pokemon.
Now inside every Burger King Big Kids Meal you buy, your kids not only get more of the great tasting food they love, they get Pokemon toys and limited edition trading cards from Pokemon the first movie. Pokemon in the Burger King Big Kids Meal. Come and catch them all.
So today, as I'm on a journey to master set the series, I'm gonna show you guys every Burger King Pokemon toy that I've collected up to this point. Here they are. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of different types of toys in the line, from like the keychains to they're like spinners. And then they also have the gold cards, and the gold cards might be the most well-known from the set. So I'm gonna go through all of them in their categories. So then I'm gonna start with all of the cards from Pokemon 2000, the movie. This is honestly a pretty cool line, and if you haven't seen the movie, I definitely recommend it. All of the cards come with little buttons on the bottom that do different things for each Pokemon when you press them. A lot of them have voice boxes, but none of my voice box ones work. And some of them, I honestly don't know what they do. I'm assuming that Kingler would squirt water out of his mouth right there when you press the button. Some of them still do have their functionality. Zapdos flaps his wings. You can see he had a speaker to make noise as well. And then I'm sure Elekid would have just lit up. I could actually get these batteries replaced. I'll just have to look into it, but that will be something that I'll do. Scyther is the most functional one, and he's not even that functional, to be honest. Venonat just bobbles his head and barely even does that, but it's okay, he's a useless Pokemon anyways. And if I remember correctly from being a child, Moltres would actually light itself on fire. Golduck is definitely a water squirter, and Golduck's my favorite water type. Golduck's definitely my favorite water type. I really like Psyduck, but I'm over him, so I've moved on to a batter bitch. Then we have Marill. Shout out my homie Thrift Mode Army for sending this one my way. And the King of the Sea, second to only Kyogre, Lugia. He just like nods his head. I don't know what he's on. Looks like I skipped a card actually. Snorlax. I actually do have a couple duplicate cards. I post them on my Instagram story if you're interested in getting any of them. I have a Mew figurine. I have a duplicate of this one. This Mewtwo figurine. And they used to make Mewtwo so cool. Like, he just looks like aggressive. And then Raichu, another one of my favorite Pokemon. They also have this little switch on the back. I'm not sure what it does. You can see on the bottom of all of them that they are branded Burger King 1999. It's kind of hard to see. Now we'll do the tops. The tops still manage to evade my mind and how they work. I just honestly don't understand them. Here they are. And some of them aren't branded to Burger King, so I think Pokemon redid the line afterwards. But I just included them all together because they're all pretty much the same thing. And I really do not understand how they work. I've tried to spin them so hard, and they just, it doesn't make sense to me. Because the spinner spins separately, I'd imagine that you spin the spinner to make it go. Whoa. But there's probably like an attachment to make the spinner spin faster. Whoa, he's doing it. Okay, that's pretty fucking cool. Let's spin Graveler. Yeah, see? That's what the fuck. Anyways, for the spinners, I have Graveler and Golem. It'd be pretty cool if they made a Geodude spinner, honestly. Poliwag and Marill. Diglett. Magnemite. These ones are actually so cool. Pikachu and Tangela. And this is what I was talking about. This Pikachu one is branded to 2000 Nintendo, but not to Burger King. The rest of them are branded to Burger King though, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And then finishing off, we have Chansey and Ditto. I think the Ditto one's my favorite. Either that or the Diglett. They also had a Squirtle series, but essentially it was just like water toys that you would fill with water and squirt them. So here's the Blastoise. I really like this one. There's a button on the back that you would press to activate squirtation. Squirtle and Poliwrath, and they made him so tough. He's standing in formation. Up next, we have the rollers, or the launchers, I guess. I don't have the launcher for any of them. I definitely need it. But essentially, you would just put this onto like a little toy, press a button, and then they would roll off. They all have wheels on them and a spring in the back. There's Lapras. There's Nidoran. Tauros. And then this was the coolest one by far, is the Venusaur. They made him very well. They made him look like the OG Venusaur. They made him look like the Sprite. And that's something I'm always gonna be a fan of. All right, down to the last two groups. We have the keychains, and then we have the gold cards. I'll do the keychains first. And honestly, the keychains are kind of what blew me up on social media. On my TikTok and my Instagram, I've been making videos about them for a minute now. And I'm only missing one keychain to complete the set, and that is Nidoran. Or Nidorino, I don't remember which one it is. But I only need one more, and then I complete the keychain set. That video is gonna be awesome. And then I just have to collect the rest of the Burger King stuff. My most recent pickup was this Kangaskhan keychain. I really like this one. And I've also always been a fan of Kangaskhan because I remember he was one of the first megas that I pulled. I was probably like 10 years old. So probably about 2016, if that's when the sets came out. And I pulled a Mega Kangaskhan. So was that Flashfire? I might be bullshitting, but I remember pulling it and I was geeked because that was when megas were new. So Kangaskhan always has a special place in my heart. Then we have Sandshrew and Sandslash. Nidoqueen. And Nidoking. And they made this bro like actually 10 toes down. They made him buff as fuck. Come on, that's cold. I've been rocking the Geodude on my keychain with my keys. So he might be my favorite. I just like the way he moves. It's like a great fidget whenever I'm sitting there and I have it on my belt. I just like Vileplume. I rocked Vileplume for a little while. And I think these actually have the best Burger King branding. You'll see they have the Burger King circle and it's pretty apparent on there. Cubone got some love out of me. I like to switch them up. I've been changing them out like once a week, or if I'm going somewhere special, I'll switch out what Pokemon I have. Hitmonlee, Electabuzz. Like, you can't tell me that doesn't look weird that he has a tail. That's fucking weird. Muck, I like this one because he's like thick. And then finishing off for my collection, because I only need one more, Dragonite. Let me do the gold cards. So the gold cards are probably the most well-known thing from the Burger King era of Pokemon. I'm not the biggest fan of them. They are pretty sick though. These are the three that I got yesterday. So yesterday I got the Togepi gold card, the Mewtwo gold card. This one's the coolest one because it has the DNA strands there. And then the Poliwhirl gold card. Now I don't know why with Poliwhirl they made him like the mascot in the 90s. Because nowadays it would always be the third stage evolution, right? Or the second stage evolution. It would be like Charizard. It would never be Charmeleon. So I don't know why Poliwhirl got so much love instead of Poliwrath. As for now, that is my entire Burger King collection. I do have a lot more Pokemon figures that aren't shown, that just aren't Burger King. So if you're interested in me making videos on any of those, which I intend on doing eventually, just let me know. Yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.